The 20 most disturbing documentaries on Netflix. Imagine diving into the deepest, darkest corners of human nature. This is the realm of gritty, gripping documentaries on Netflix, a treasure trove of unsettling narratives. Brace yourself before stepping into these disturbing tales. The Keepers is a gripping documentary series that delves into the unsolved murder of Sister Catherine Sesnick, a beloved nun and teacher in Baltimore. The series unfolds as former students of Sister Cathy embark on a quest for justice, uncovering a web of sexual abuse, institutional cover-ups, and corruption within the Catholic Church. Making a Murderer is a true crime documentary series that follows the case of Stephen Avery, a man from Manitowoc County, Wisconsin, who served 18 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Upon his release, Avery finds himself accused of a new crime, the murder of photographer Teresa Halbach. Evil Genius is a true crime documentary that unravels the bizarre and intricate plot known as the Pizza Bomber heist. The series investigates the 2003 robbery in Erie, Pennsylvania, where a pizza deliveryman, Brian Wells, was found with a bomb strapped to his neck after robbing a bank. The story takes a surreal turn as it explores the elaborate scheme, revealing a twisted plan involving a scavenger hunt, a collar bomb, and a network of eccentric individuals. Through interviews, archival footage, and detailed reconstructions, the documentary delves into the lives of the alleged conspirators and the complexities behind the shocking crime. The Confession Tapes is a compelling documentary series that scrutinizes cases where individuals have been convicted of crimes they claim they didn't commit, primarily focusing on cases where confessions were key evidence. Through interviews, reenactments, and legal analysis, the series examines the circumstances leading to these confessions, often revealing controversial interrogation techniques, coercion, and potential miscarriages of justice. The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez is a heart-wrenching documentary that delves into the tragic case of Gabriel Fernandez, an 8-year-old boy who suffered horrific abuse and was ultimately killed by his mother and her boyfriend in 2013. The series meticulously examines Gabriel's harrowing ordeal, revealing the systemic failures and missed opportunities by social workers, law enforcement, and the child welfare system to intervene and protect him. I Am Jane Doe is a powerful documentary shedding light on the disturbing world of online sex trafficking and the legal battle against Website, a classified ads website accused of facilitating the sex trafficking of minors. The film follows the stories of several young girls who are victims of trafficking and their families fight for justice. The Devil Next Door is a gripping documentary series that explores the case of John Demjanjuk, a Ukrainian immigrant living in the United States accused of being a Nazi concentration camp guard known as Ivan the Terrible. The series follows Demjanjuk's extradition and trial in Israel, where survivors testify against him, alleging his involvement in atrocities during the Holocaust. Wild Wild Country is a captivating documentary series that delves into the controversial story of the Rajneeshpuram community in Oregon during the 1980s. The series chronicles the rise of the commune founded by spiritual leader Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh and his devoted assistant Ma Anand Sheela. As the community grows, tensions escalate with local residents, leading to conflicts over land use, religious freedoms, and power struggles. Audrey and Daisy is a poignant documentary that examines the harrowing experiences of two teenage girls, Audrey Pott and Daisy Coleman, who were sexually assaulted and faced cyberbullying in the aftermath. The film sheds light on the devastating impact of sexual assault on young victims and their families. Team Foxcatcher is a documentary that revisits the tragic events surrounding the Foxcatcher Farm, a renowned wrestling training facility owned by millionaire John DuPont. The film explores the relationship between DuPont and Olympic gold medalist Dave Schultz, who was a key figure in DuPont's wrestling program. The Staircase is a true crime documentary series that follows the compelling and complex case of Michael Peterson, a novelist accused of murdering his wife Kathleen in their North Carolina home in 2001. The series spans over a decade, chronicling Peterson's arrest, trial, and subsequent legal battles. Abducted in Plain Sight is a chilling documentary that recounts the disturbing abduction of Jan Broberg, a young girl from a seemingly ordinary family in Idaho in the 1970s. The film unravels the unsettling story of how a trusted family friend, Robert Berchtold, manipulated and groomed Jan, ultimately kidnapping her twice. Amanda Knox is a documentary that revisits the high-profile case of the American student accused and later acquitted of the murder of her roommate, Meredith Kercher, in Italy in 2007. The film provides a comprehensive look at the investigation, trials, and media frenzy surrounding the case. Conversations. With a Killer, The Ted Bundy Tapes is a chilling documentary series that delves into the twisted mind and crimes of notorious serial killer Ted Bundy, using recorded interviews with Bundy while he was on death row, along with archival footage, case details, and interviews with law enforcement, journalists, and survivors. The series provides an intimate look into Bundy's psyche and the heinous acts he committed. It chronicles Bundy's life, his charismatic facade, and the shocking revelation of his brutal crimes against numerous young women. Hot Girls Wanted is a revealing documentary that explores the world of amateur pornography, focusing on young women entering the industry. The film follows the lives of several aspiring adult performers, shedding light on their experiences, motivations, and the challenges they face. Murder on the Orient Express. A True Crime Story is a documentary that revisits the infamous 1935 murder of Sir Hugh Burt Harper, a British Army veteran, on the luxurious train, the Orient Express. The film delves into the circumstances surrounding the murder, the investigation, and the subsequent trial. Killer Inside: The Mind of Aaron Hernandez is a documentary that examines the life, career, and downfall of former NFL player Aaron Hernandez. The film delves into Hernandez's rise to fame as a talented athlete with the New England Patriots and the shocking revelation of his arrest and conviction for the murder of Odin Lloyd. Through interviews with friends, family members, journalists, and legal experts, as well as courtroom footage and recordings from prison, the documentary explores Hernandez's troubled past, including his upbringing, struggles, and possible motivations for his actions. The Innocent Man is a gripping documentary series based on John Grisham's non-fiction book, which delves into two chilling murder cases in Ada, Oklahoma during the 1980s. The series focuses on the wrongful convictions of Ron Williamson and Dennis Fritz for the rape and murder of Deborah Sue Carter, as well as the murder of Denise Haraway. Night Stalker: The Hunt for a Serial Killer is a riveting documentary series that delves into the terrifying reign of terror caused by the infamous serial killer Richard Ramirez in Los Angeles during the 1980s. Through archival footage, interviews with law enforcement, survivors, and journalists, the series recounts Ramirez's gruesome crimes, which included murder, rape, and burglary. It explores the panic and fear that gripped the city and the intense manhunt to capture Ramirez. Don't F***K with cats. Hunting an Internet Killer is a gripping true crime documentary that follows a group of online sleuths as they try to track down a person responsible for posting disturbing videos of animal cruelty online. The story takes a dark turn when the individual progresses to committing a heinous murder, prompting an international manhunt.